Welcome to our podcast, Good Deeds Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Diane Davidson from the Fine Homes Group International. I'm here with my guest and teammate, partner in business, Kathleen Edwards. Hi, Kathleen.
Hey, Diane.
How are you?
I am great, and it's wonderful to be here.
Oh, wonderful to have you in many, many ways.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're here to tell your story, or I'll help you tell your story.
Thank you.
And you've been a member of the Fine Homes Group. You've been one of our partners for how long?
6 years now.
Wow.
6 years.
It does fly.
Yeah,
It does fly.
absolutely.
And we knew each other personally before that.
Yes, we did.
Your husband Hayden was a dear, dear friend of my husband, Bill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You decided, what? You woke up one day and decided to be a real estate agent? What happened?
I'm pretty sure you were hounding me about it. And encouraging me, let me say that. And I decided to take some classes, which I did, and then had a little hiatus in the end there. After he had passed. And then December of 2015, you know how my math is, so maybe it's 7 years. That's why I didn't make calculators. And so took the exam and joined the team. Came to the KW family, and I love it.
Yep, and we love having you. And at that time, I tell people you were doing 2 full-time jobs because you were working at the school in the Bedford school system, right? You wanted their benefits, and you were really, your girls at that point, Morgan was still in college, and Alicia was on her own, I think.
Yep.
And so you were working in the school full-time, and you were working here full-time, and somehow, and then you started working in at an admin position, and still working full-time as an agent. So basically you didn't sleep, right?
Absolutely, no sleeping.
And you did both jobs flawlessly.
No,
you did. You
I
did.
have a good teacher.
Bill. And then you went full-time as an agent.
I did. You should kick me out. Let's put it that way.
Well, we knew you could do more for more people.
Right.
If you were out serving the community in real estate.
That is true. Yeah, and I love it. And I love interacting with people. That's one of the biggest things where I find my joy.
So I don't know, what's this last year been like for you?
Very, very busy. Busy year. So obviously the pandemic continued in 2021. And at the beginning, we were seeing inventory, early spring market, as usual, January, February, and then just hit the road with buyers and really put many thousands of miles on my car and took people around all over the state, the great state of New Hampshire. And, we were successful on a lot of our bids, which I'm grateful for our clients, to get to find the right home.
Any particular challenges over the last year or two?
Oh, sure.
Well, always, but
Right.
any sort of unique, do you think, to this market?
I think for this market especially, just having the limited inventory was really very difficult, and you have to be very strategic in your thinking of how to write an offer that is going to get in front of a seller so that they are going to say, yes, this is the people that we want to work with.
Yep. And what about any, fun stories, great stories, anything that tugged at your heartstrings in particular this year? Or really at any time in the last 6 years? And by the way, you're right, it is 6 years in a month.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, good. One very particular story is, so I love to tell this story, is that, real estate agents, we never have food on us, and we're always hungry. We're always starving, actually. Sometimes we drink water during the day. But on this one particular day, I remember I was just starving. I see the hot dog sign, and it says New York Soubrettes. I don't know if you know what they are, but it's a delicious hot dog. I have to stop. I stop and I start talking to the guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I have a Christmas tree farm, and we're talking a little bit more. And he's like, I'm 78 years old and I want to retire. And I said, just so happens I'm a real estate agent. So got to talking a little bit more. Went to visit him a couple times on the Christmas tree farm, and we just recently put him under agreement, and it is just a fantastic fit for buyer and seller, and he's going to be able to retire, stay on the property for the rest of his life, however many days he has, and it's just a heartwarming story. It's a
great one. You worked really, really hard, and you achieved a wonderful thing for your client. And it sounds like, I haven't met the buyer. I know you have. I know it's another agent's client, but it sounds like he's the perfect, like he was sent down from heaven.
He really was.
Steve, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I honestly believe it.
I should buy more hot dogs. Or more in general.
Only soubrettes, right?
What is it?
Soubrette.
What is that?
New York.
Soubrette.
Soubrette.
Like a name.
Yeah.
Like Debbie cakes, whatever those.
Correct. New York hot dog, delicious with the red onion sauce on it. Oh boy.
So now let's go back in time a little bit, a little retroactive here. Tell us about you. I don't know, from the time you were born, from the moment you were born.
Oh boy.
Talk about.
How long you got?
Oh God.
All right, so I grew up in Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
and moved down to Northern Virginia, where actually I did get into commercial real estate, which was fabulous. I loved it. Did a lot of property management for big office buildings, and then decided I wanted to move up to New Hampshire, and wind up meeting my husband here and found a whole life. Now here I am 30 years later up here, and I absolutely love it.
Yep.
So did a lot of things, over the course of those years. But I would say when I got into the real estate business, I said, I know what I want to be when I grow up.
Yep.
So here I am.
And you have two girls. Well, I'm going to back up a little. You missed the part about you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, not
Let's
the
hold
girls.
that.
That you'll get. I'll interview them separately. There was a portion of time where you were a life coach,
That's true.
and that to me, I think that brings a skill set to this profession. Wouldn't you
Yeah.
agree?
Yes, I would. Heavily, yeah. And also I was a psych major in college, so
Oh boy.
that really kind
Now we're
of
talking.
helped me. Yeah. But I mean, I think just getting to know people and seeing what their likes and their dislikes are usually, and I go a lot by my intuition and my gut. So if I'm out with a buyer and I'm kind of watching their body language, I'm seeing how they're looking at the house, reading the house, I'm gonna know in short order, okay, this is gonna be a yes, and these are gonna be no's over here.
Mhm.
So kind of just help in that process to maybe help them choose, the home of their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And your two daughters, Alicia and Morgan,
Yeah.
are what, 6 and 8? No, sorry.
Yeah. Alicia is 29. She owns her own home. She works for Fidelity. And Morgan is 24, and she just graduated with her master's. Also got herself a job during the pandemic, so Mama is very happy about that, and they're both doing great. They really are.
So they're very industrious, and I will say they come by it honestly. I know when Alicia thought she might want to live in Nashville and experience that, she put in for a different job with Fidelity, didn't even tell you, got it. Decided to come back, put in for a different job with Fidelity, got it.
Yep.
Morgan applied for sort of an advancement, if you will, a promotion at Fidelity, got it.
Got it.
So runs in the family.
Yeah.
No, they're
It's nice to
wonderful.
hear.
You and Hayden did a great job raising
you.
those women.
Thanks so much.
And you are starting to collect your real estate portfolio, right? You bought an investment property.
Oh, I did.
Did you forget
yay.
that too? First you forgot your daughters, and you forgot, just don't forget to make the mortgage payment.
Right. That's right. Yes, I bought my first investment property, and I'm a landlord now, and actually I held out for a really good tenant, and he's been absolutely fabulous.
Good.
He's got a young family, and they're just wonderful.
Good. So that's you in a nutshell. Anything you want to share? Anything you want to tell people? Any message you want to deliver?
I would just say that I work my heart out for my clients, and I really love what I do, and I will pull out all the stops to get you where you want to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for our 6 years and to many, many more 6s.
Yes.
Well, not 3, because that's but it's a more than left.
Yeah. We'll flip them over to 9s.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Love
honey.
you. So that's it for today. Thanks, Kathleen. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube or follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Diane Davidson, thank you.